Hey everybody, it's Thursday, January 27th? Yes. And this is the second kiln opening this year. I'm Joeleen Dodge and I have a website, joeleencreates.com. And my dear sweet husband, I hope, put it on YouTube, Instagram, and also Facebook. He's saying he did good. So I'm excited. There's some really neat pieces in here, and a dear friend of mine is here, Doreen, who wishes not to be on camera. So if you see different colored gloves, it's her hands, not mine. She's had some pieces that she's refiring. And what that means is that when she did it initially, there were things she thought she could do better, would prefer a little more the way she intended. So we're gonna see what a refire looks like. And I have a few pieces in here that I did a lot of experimental glazing, which I'm excited to see. And I did my next little goblet, wine goblet. This one kind of almost looks like a little water glass, but it's closer. So this is the first piece. It was the wine goblet I was talking about. This is winter wood on the bottom. I glazed the inside because it looks stupid with a big hole in there. I thought that doesn't make sense, but it's kind of ooey gooey, runny blue and pretty, and the inside has a really nice design. I'll let Doreen walk this over to the camera so she can get it up close. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
Looks pretty good. Yep. Excellent.
Oh, and this is the kiln pack. Yay! This is hotter than we expected. No, 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
This is exactly what I wanted. So it didn't get too hot. This is cone 5. This means that this was a complete cone, went to cone 5. And then what it did was the one in the back, this one, the halfway part means it's just into the 6, which is exactly what I wanted. If it goes more than that, it becomes too hot. And I don't want that. So this was our best firing to date. Oh, this came out pretty cool. It's a tumbler, and it's a combination of glazes I haven't done, and it's a little earthy, it's a little funky, it feels good in my hand. I like this a lot. It's really cool. Oh God, don't even think. Yeah, okay. Oh.
Super.
So this is another new stuff. This is nori. I don't know if you guys can see it. I know Doreen will bring it up in the camera. Isn't that gorgeous, that juiciness there? I like that. And test tiles. Oh my gosh. I wonder, oh.
Okay.
I did something different this time. I'm trying to, when I do these test tiles, this is a brand new glaze to me. It's Mako's Robin's Egg. And you can see in the front, it's really dull and flat. But when you layer it with something else, it looks really pretty. Doreen, would you turn it around, show them the back? There are 3 different types of interacting glazes. One is called flux, which makes stable glazes run. The second one is called reactive white from a Italian company, and the last one is called eggshell. And you could see they were very different running, and now I'll be able to tell what works best with this glaze to make it do what I want. Oh, and this is really disappointing. It's a pretty glaze. It's called Desert Sage, and I did the same thing on the back with this, and
Does that make
I
it
guess
as well?
one's kind of nice. No, this is an Amico glaze that I got from a lady who was getting out of the business and sold a bunch of her glazes, so I have a gallon. So I gotta find a way to use it. Here we go. And these are all cookies. I know you guys, I've shown these too. I keep these on my shelf so that, here we go, so that it doesn't, glazes if they don't run onto my shelf. Aha! Okay, so this is one of the refires. And I think it came out really nice. Is what you were hoping for, the more opaque white? Is that what you were looking?
It's better than when it went in,
Good.
but I'm not crazy about the little pin marks there.
The pits, really? And it shouldn't have any pinholing. Did it have pinholing going in? Let me see. because we do a special fire. Are they pinholes? Hang on. They're not pinholes.
No,
No,
I'm not sure what they are.
yeah, there's spots. Pinholes are like little craters, and to know for sure, you run your finger over it.
Okay.
It still feels like there's not enough glaze. Here,
Huh.
you feel. See what
I
you
feel
think.
like if I had put more, it would have been cakey.
Yeah.
Well, I have gloves on,
Yeah,
so
yeah. You can see later.
it's better.
Yes, and if you want, you can refire it again. Did you notice on the inside of your cookie those 3 little black dark spots?
This?
Yes. You know what that is? That's your pot. The bottom of the pot stuck to it, even though it's bisque to bisque.
Okay.
So what we can do, I'm going to start doing this, which I haven't, is put kiln wash on the inside, so it pops off. Sorry, guys. See, the cookie sticks just a little there.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
see, so that pops off. So if I kiln washed it, we wouldn't get that.
Okay.
So.
And I can see the same thing with this. It's not as
Opaque.
opaque as I had hoped.
So what Doreen's not happy with is, you'll see in a second, they're.
It's better, but
Yeah, you can see through, right?
I really wanted a solid
white.
white.
Yep.
Totally opaque. Yep. Dan, I'm gonna have you take these and put these where they belong, please. Oh, it's a pretty layer. I got some cool stuff coming. It really is cool. Here we go. Oh, damn. Oh, sorry. It's really kind of cute. It's neat in here. I don't know which one to bring out first. Okay. Isn't that pretty? Can you see that? These are called Underglaze transfers. And it's just a great sunny morning cup of coffee. Is that not awesome? I love it. Okay. So I have
Very
some
cool.
more I got. Oh my God. Weird. Oh, okay. So I couldn't get the paper off of this one. And it's really, I thought it was so sweet the way it's done. Isn't that neat? And I love it.
I think this is my favorite.
Really? Yeah. Oh, a little French.
I mean, when I say my favorite, I think like the most favorite mug I've ever seen.
Oh my God. Well, then it's yours.
This is precious.
Then you keep it.
No. But I will try to copy it.
Oh, now this is funny. I thought I had kiln wash on. I put it upside down. What an idiot. So you see, this is kiln wash. How bright white.
Okay.
This side is
so
not.
you did it the other way.
I did it backwards. So
But
it comes off. But the point is, I did it so it wouldn't stick.
Yeah.
And this is called chum plum. I've been looking for how it react, and it's kind of disappointing.
Which vendor?
It's not.
Mako?
This is Amico. Chum plum is an Amico. Again, it's from that lady.
Okay.
And look what it did to the cookie. Can you see that?
It bent it.
It bent it. And I'm getting it here. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. And more. Oh, that's a beautiful blue. Oh, this is Moody Blue. I didn't have this color. This is a stroke and coat blue, and it's
It
very.
almost looks like Maxima.
It does, doesn't it? Oh, and here's the.
Oh, yeah. Pretty nice.
Because we're novice,
Nice true blue.
these are called witness cones, and we witness cone every shelf because we are still learning our kiln and trying to know what's the hot area, what's the cool area. And the only way to know that, we have a digital on the front, and it tells you the temperature is 100 and some or 2000. And it tells you by ring. Each one of these is a silver ring. This is 3 stacks high. But heat work changes the temperature, which is different than what it can read. And these tell you exactly how. Now, if you looked at the first one, this one was down, but this one was down further. It was halfway down. So for us, the top shelf was hotter, the middle shelf was cooler, and what we were seeing as Dan, that back one's not attached. Oop. It's okay.
Once these are out, they're of no use to you anymore, right?
No, Dan takes pictures of them and keeps them,
Okay.
so he knows what it did. So that's why we have a chart, top, middle, and bottom, so
Okay.
each zone, so we know where did it go, what did it do,
Okay.
and he'll take pictures of it all. These are my 2 favorites. Oh. Okay. So I
Oh, there you go.
paint. Isn't it adorable? It really came out really cute. They have it's called the Spring Mug Challenge, and a gallery I belong to in Southport, North Carolina, and I'm gonna put it in the Mug Challenge because he's just so cute. Isn't that adorable? Oh my God.
What's on the other side?
Yeah, and then I did seagrass all the way around. Oh, I love it. I do. A him and a her. I gave her eyelashes. Can you see the eyelashes?
Ever, yes.
Oh God, good. Oh, this came out. I paint a lot of turtles because we live very near the beach, and I display at a gallery in Franklin Square, which is in Southport, North Carolina, right on the beach. And so a lot of tourists are there, and they love turtles, and I love turtles. So I paint. As you can see, freehand. I draw this myself. I transfer the outlines to the mug, and then I hand paint them. But I was getting sick doing the same turtle. So I changed the perspective. Instead of it being a sideways turtle, it's a face-on turtle. Well, what I found was I like making faces of all the creatures I can as happy. Maybe they're not, but I want them to be happy. So I try to give them a smile a little bit or soft eyes. The front of a turtle's face is pretty homely. Let me tell you, I looked through so many photos and I went, he gets uglier and uglier. I hate how ugly he looks straight on. So I was worried the whole time I was doing it, thinking, he's too ugly. He's really cute. Look at this. He came out really nice.
I've never seen a cuter turtle.
And on the back, there's a smaller version of him.
Oh, yeah.
His mate.
Good job.
Isn't that nice? I hope people will like it. That's really nice. Okay, so I've got some more of these we're gonna put over there, and then cookies. What's funny is on those Underglaze transfers you saw, they come from Japan, and they're on, it's Underglaze, which is stain with slip. And it has no glass to it, so it doesn't get shiny. And what they do is they take that slip and they apply it to rice paper. And you dampen it, put it on your piece, and then that glaze sticks to the pottery piece. And then you peel off the paper. Well, for some reason, the one with the flowers that Doreen liked so much, I couldn't get all the paper off. I tried, and I redid it twice on several of them. So I went, the heck with it. The paper will burn off in the kiln. And it did on my shelf. Show them on the shelf. Those are the residue of paper. I thought it would burn up. It didn't burn up.
Isn't that interesting?
Holy crap, wow. This was a very good kiln opening. For me anyway. Okay, hold on. Here we go. This is last but not least. Yowza yowza. I'm going to start with Doreen's pieces.
Southwest?
Oh. No. These are, you have a
I'm happy with that.
They look fabulous. Absolutely fab. Very opaque. She was hoping for a very deep, opaque, matte look. And that against the shine is so pretty. And she made a teapot to match, right? It's a pitcher. And it's just gorgeous. I love this. I think, and the other one I think looks just as good. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Isn't that nice? I love that soft little bump where the dart was. It's gorgeous.
But you know what's interesting?
I like how your hand.
My goal was to cover that up, and that didn't happen.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. You would have had to Dremel it off because the glaze will always come through.
Oh.
Yeah. Underglaze will not cover glaze.
Okay.
Okay.
Learn something new every day.
I think you're going to really like your Southwest pot.
Well, it's got to be better than when it went in.
Oh.
Let me see. It's better than when it went in.
A lot. I think I like it. That was the one I went ooh on.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Oh,
It's
and
softer.
you have another one.
It's softer.
Oh no,
It's
this is
just
mine.
yeah, this was very pronounced, and it's a little softer now, which
Okay.
I do like it better. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Okay.
This is interesting. This is Mako's this time, and this is called Birch. And this, I really like how it looks. It's a very sheet-like effect of running, and I like it's white with microcrystals there, and then I don't know, when she gets it up to the camera, you'll see there's a gloss and then microcrystals. That's dark flux. That's all that is over Mako Birch.
It has a nice iridescence.
It does.
to it.
It's hard to tell in the light. I hope you can see it, but it's really not just a boring piece. It really has some nice look to it. And another forage back into pink. Pink is a hard color. And this is nice. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It's a cute little mug. It's just like, it's okay. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me see what else I can do. Oh, I don't remember what this is. This is really pretty. This is a very cool, somewhere between seafoam green and opaly, and it's a really pretty color. I think that's nori green with eggshell over it. I think. I have sheets on them.
You
over there,
wrote it
Dorian.
down.
Yeah. So I brought down the sheets.
Oh.
When I work on my, would you bring me one up? Yeah. It'll say,
Only one of those. Go ahead and take all three of those.
Okay. I'll take. I think.
oh, this is, I know which one this is. This has midnight rain. Let me see, I'll show you.
Oh, here's your other one.
Here a second, I'll show you.
Here, you could.
Oh, good. I'll show you. Well, what I wanted to show them was, that one, the pink one that I didn't care for.
Right.
That was the base was pink. What I do is I have these sheets, and what I normally do is I sketch out, not always, I sketch out what the piece is. And then, because it's very easy to lose track of where you are in glazing, I mean, it isn't just one color, slap it on, you're done. This is 3 coats of this, 2 coats of that. And so on the pink cup, go ahead, show them that pink cup. So I have 1 coat of Pinkaboo, which is a stroke coat, a distinctive pink. And then the next one on top of that is a Mako color called Himalayan Salt. And I did that in and out 1 full coat. So that's what you see on the very bottom and the top. So that's that one.
Yeah.
Then the next one, I have 2 coats of pink ice. That's both in and out. No. On the diagram, I shade the area. I said that incorrectly. The Himalayan salt is only on the bottom,
Right
1
here.
coat
Oh, that one.
outside.
Right
Yeah.
here.
The pink ice is at the top half, outside
Right.
and inside.
Right, you could see
gives
that.
it
So that's the one that
pretty-
rolls down?
The pink ice, yeah, I like that. I'm glad I did. And then the last, where you see all that white run, that's flux.
Flux.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay.
So what I'll do with this is, I'm going to let Doreen show you this picture. What I'll do with this is, at the bottom, you see there's another box. I'm going to take a photo of that piece. And then on the bottom, there's a place for me to write notes. What did I like? What don't I like? What do I want to stop doing? And so, because sometimes it's such a fine tweaking game, that's good, that you don't know, like, why can't I get back there? Well, this way, as I'm doing it, if people interrupt me, I put a check there. I know how many coats I got. When I do it on that little diagram of the form, it's at the top, it's at the bottom, it's at the inside, then it gives me all the information I need to either stop it or do it better. And then this one, this is cool. This is really neat. This is, yeah, it is. So this is the whole top half here, and completely on the inside, it's shipwreck. And along the bottom here, I did shipwreck, but all those big brown spots you see, those are crystals, and they're chunky. And so I didn't want them running all over the bottom. So I took my finger and I rubbed them off. And then over that, at the top half, not to the bottom, I did Celadon Bloom and left those white crystals, the puffs you see, that's the crystals in that. Then I did sea salt on top of that, and then I did flux, just a dry brush lightly on the outside at all the little high spots. I like how that came out. I think that's very unique looking. It's not something you see a lot.
I love that color.
Now I think we're done. That was it. Oops, except for, hang on.
The pack.
And this one, it's loose, Dorian. The one's loose.
Okay.
and you're gonna see the bottom's the hottest, and yet, Dan, it said it was hot, it's not.
No, the middle was the hottest. The bottom was the coolest.
Oh!
The bottom was the coolest.
Oh,
So
I
I
see.
can do a thermocouple offset on that to increase its temperature.
Will it make the whole kiln hotter?
No, it's just the bottom piece.
Oh, that's good. I like that idea.
Yeah.
You know, it's really good being married to an electrical engineer. A lot of perks. During So I don't have to do the science of this whole thing. Well, that's about it for today. The kiln is empty. We got, I don't know, maybe 20, 25 pieces. And what I wanted to tell you is that I'm going to try to do a small video once a week, maybe not as long as this, and not always a kiln opening. I am currently working on a piece that I've never done anything like it before. It's a very large, 14 inches wide, 6 inches deep, 12 inches high, open topped. It looks like an aquarium. And I did a technique called BAS, B-A-S relief. You should look at it, it's really neat. It's a way to remove clay to bring the objects up towards you. I've been working on it for over 4 weeks, and I'm going to be bisque firing it maybe this weekend if it's dry enough. So, and I think you'd like seeing that coming out of the kiln, and I'll make it very short because there's only going to be 1 or 2 pieces and it'll eat up most of the kiln. And I'll do a few before pictures and some in-process pictures. So I'm hoping to get that done by next Monday. Hey, have a great week. See you again.